गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरु महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। By the grace of Satchidananda Paramatma, the Almighty Master of all the billions of universes and millions of galaxies, omnipotent, omnipresence, and without any shape and size, and without the origin and destruction. And he can do anything for his lovers and the seekers, because he is only one almighty consciousness of this world. So for the service of the Master, I am taking the 27th verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2. I told you these are verses, my instrument, my teaching at. The reality is that I am giving you the extreme knowledge of liberation by the help of Geeta. जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्यु ध्रुवं जन्ममृतस्य च तस्माद् परिहार्यर्थेन त्वं शोचितुं महर्षि। जातस्य हि ध्रुवः मृत्युः ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मात् अपरिहार्यम् अर्थेन त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि। जातस्य, the person who will be born on this earth, because mrityu, it means death, dhruva, and it means definitely, surely. Janma, it means the birth. Mritasya, of the dead person, cha, and tasmat, then after or so, that's because of that, tasmat apariharye, there is unavoidable, no other alternate arthe in this subject. Tvam, you, shochitum, it means the sorrow. No, not arhasi, not able. My dear friend Arjun, that person is born on this earth, definitely he will get death, and the dead person will get rebirth also. So this is the circle or circular motion. It is unavoidable, because if a person will born, he will die. If he will die, he will take new birth. So it is unavoidable. Nobody can stop this. If you think like that, then even there is no need of the sorrow, and you must not caught in that sorrow for the dead person or for the birth, taking the birth person or taking the rebirth person, because that is a natural procedure phenomena. My dear friend, the Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, the master of millions galaxies and the billions universes, he is telling clear-cutly in previous stanza about the character of Atma, and he tried to give a great direction to the Arjun. You are Atma, you are not physical body, not mental body, not causal body. But he is also teaching by another side. And the rain comes with the many directions. Then comes the vertical, or then comes the angular raining. So the Sadguru's divine wisdoms, divine teachings then also come like that. He teach Arjun by all positivity. Then now he is teaching Arjun by some supposing on the level of Arjun's brain. Because the Atma Jnana completely unknown for Arjun now this stage. Arjun do not know Atma Jnana. And he do not know Atma Jnana, then his mind, intellect, mood and ego cannot believe that what is Atma Jnana. As the general persons of this world, they even unintroduced, they do not know what is the Atma Jnana and what its significance. And what a miraculous and highest goal it is in the spirituality. The maximum person, 99.999%, they do not know about this precious achievement. The causes may be many. Maybe their fathers and forefathers, they are also do not know about Atma Jnana. Maybe they are priests, they are holy persons, they are saints, and they are religious persons. They also do not know the significance and the greatness of Atma Jnana, and they do not respect even. That may be many causes. My dear friend, this Atma Jnana is a very rare and rarest phenomena even, and nowadays every religious groups or every type of divine methods, they are so crowded and they are so much high propaganda that in this propaganda the Atma Jnana is hidden. As you see in the propaganda, in the judiciary, I want to tell, a network of lawyers and liars and the false cases and false evidences and unnecessary cases in the courts, completely wrong cases or basis on the false projection and propaganda. So in there, millions of the cases in the court, you will not find a single case which is the real. As this example I want to put in every field of the world. You hardly find a honest person in the dishonest person's crowd. You hardly found a real master in the many fake masters crowd, because the real diamond is not shining, but imitate diamond and artificial diamond is more shining than the real diamond, because the artificial diamond is oriented to the attraction of bias, but the real diamond has no this type of object. The diamond is the naturally production by the earth, and that is artificial diamond. It is artificial production in your factories. So in the name of the religion, in the name of the divinity, in the name of the spirituality, in the name of the light and love, in the name of the meditation and consciousness, in the name of the real meditation and different 155 type of meditation and other type of meditation and bifurcations of meditations and the yoga and the tenacity and the fasting and the hard working in the name of the spirituality and the many type of services, donations, helping a big crowd in the name of spirituality. So there the real master is suppressed or hidden by this type of mass activities and mass creation of your artificial diamond manufacturers. So the Krishna knows that Arjun is the real diamond. He has no artificial seeking. He has no propaganda. He has no befooling his mind. Some persons comes by the befooling of the mind, and the mind create that we will get the highest achievement of the life, we will get the enlightenment, and the mind make them a artificial seeker and always hidden behind them, and when they are try to real seeking, the mind clap and take away. So the Krishna is giving Arjun the positive teachings and negative teachings and argumental teachings and teachings by the love and teachings by many types. So this stranger Krishna is taking a tool of argument. The Krishna is telling, my dear Arjun, if anyone will be take birth, he will be expire, he will be die. If you make a medicine, allopathic medicine, and you put on the wrapper of allopathic medicine, the package of allopathic medicine, MFD, manufacture date. And as you type the manufacture date, the simultaneously and definitely you should be type the expiry date also. So that if there is a manufacture, there will be expire. And if there is expire, there must be remanufacture, because that is not, nobody will not stop if the medicine is expired, that he will not tell, we will not manufacture other this medication again. He will tell, no, don't worry, we will manufacture or make this medicine again. So this example you take in the death and birth cycle also. If anyone will take the birth, he is taking birth in the physical body, and physical body is made by the material. Material as the basic component, unit, membrane structure, the protein and lipid arrangement in your cells, organs, protoplasm, cytoplasm, nucleoplasm, nucleus, etc. And in broader spectrum, these cells, they are made the tissues, bone tissues, blood tissues, muscle tissues, heart tissues, many tissues. They are made the organs, and because they are originated or made by the protein and lipid, and protein and lipid itself a chemical compound, so they will be expired like allopathic medicine. So the Krishna is telling, if you know that somebody will be taking birth, the same time his death also start the counting of time of death. So all the creation is the fundamental truth that if anyone will be originated, he will be die. Even the stone will die, river will die, pond will die, planet will die, star will die, everything will die one day, and everything will be reasoned. You know that star will die, and the gases and the cloud of the star, they gives the material to generate a new star, red devil and star, and many stages. When you read the geography, you can read there. I told you in one is discourse, and I want to repeat. You see, where there is a Himalaya, where there is a Alps mountain, where there is a Kilimanjaro mountain, or any mountain range in this planet, sometime there was a deep ocean, and these are all mountains was sink in the ocean a particular time, and they are now outside, and one day they will again go in the ocean. So not only the person die, but mountains also die. My dear friend, sometime there is a ocean and sometime there is a city. As Dwarika. Sometime Dwarika was a very, very prosperous and very good city, and Krishna was the king of Dwarika. And now Dwarika is completely sink in the ocean. Sometime there is the sand, and that sand accumulated and make the rock. Sometime there is the volcano, and after some time there is the very fertile land. So my dear friend, your deserts, your fertile lands, your ocean and your mountains, and they are having many remaining things of a civilization, my dear friend. The planets originated and die. Stars make and destroy. 1,000 into 4 yugas after the great demolitions comes. So this is the cycle of this nature: origination, destruction, and then again origination. So the origination is the birth, the destruction is the death. And if you know that origination and destruction is completely unavoidable and very natural phenomena, then you will not able to take any type of tension or sorrow, because you have to accept all these things. But the unknowing person, the blind person, have no any alternative and no any type of method or way to come out from this type of continuity of circulation, motion, of origination, creation and destruction, then again origination, again creation, again destruction. So this is unavoidable. When there is unavoidable, there is no alternate of the death. You should die one day and you should rebirth again. There is no any alternative. Then the Krishna is telling to Arjuna, why are you feeling sorry, my dear, unnecessarily? Why are you feeling sorry? So my dear friend, the person who is not enlightened, he think like this. There is no shelter, there is no prevention. By this circular motion, only the Jnani knows the alternative. Jnani knows the way. Ajnani, the blind person, he is only introduced with the material world. He never introduced with the consciousness. Consciousness is not material. And the supreme consciousness, he never knows the supreme consciousness in his all the time, present, past and future. And he never believe also in the words of the any enlightened master. He believe on those masters. They are telling the liking, the simultaneously the matching waves with his mind and norms and his own projection and his own prejudiceness. So he like that type of master, but he do not like the true master, because true master is completely unmatchable with your personal prejudiceness and your personal scales of spirituality, the fake spirituality. So the physical body is governed by the micro body, and that person nothing knows about the micro body. He only knows the physical body, and that knowing also very limited. And the pranas, he do not know about the pranas. He do even the pranayams, but he do not know about the pranas. If by the way, attentively or by any phenomena, sometimes you eat the food and food goes in your trachea by the talking about taking time of food, you talk attentively, or you think attentively, and the mouth of trachea open and the food goes there, and then you whooping, and your pranas stop. My dear friend, even you are a very strong person, even you are living in the body of elephant, the 10,000 kilogram body of elephant, after the pranas stopping, that physical body fall on the earth like a big stone. So my dear friend, you can understand that the consciousness is more micro or more keen than your pranas. Then how can you know that prana? Even you do not know the prana, how can you know the consciousness? My dear friend, 5 pranas, 5 upapranas, pranapan, bhyan, udan, saman, na, kurum, krinkal. Mind, intellect, mood and ego. These are all never knows about the consciousness, because consciousness knows these things, but these things do not know the consciousness. My dear friend, somebody says that the parapsychology is the subject of some narrative of consciousness, and consciousness flows your mind, intellect, mood and ego. And when the consciousness in your mind, intellect and ego that flows in the malicious or wrong direction, or the wrong steps or irregular steps, that a person become mad, and all are living in like this condition. They are all living in the disturbed consciousness. They have no consciousness. They have no consciousness. You think, I am giving this example, the physical body, only the general persons knows about the physical body, and very few, very small knowing about the physical body, not a big knowing. But the micro body, even the person do not know, but he is the very keen in comparison of physical body. And the micro body is in the comparison of the consciousness, the micro body is like a physical body. in the comparison of the causal body, your ego. Your ego is very keen. Your physical body is not keen, but micro body is keen. Your micro body is not keen, but your ego is keener, more keen, my dear friend. You can think that pranas, your intellect, your mood, your ego, they are the step to macro to micro. The one by one, everything is becoming micro. As you put the boxes, big box, in the big box, some small box, then a small box, then a small box, then a small box. So, in your world, if any person is intellectual, even he is more intellectual like Einstein, but he is completely blind in the internal divine intellectuality, or he is complete blind in the field of consciousness, because the consciousness very near to your existence. Because many persons do not know the consciousness of pranas, and the fools are making a big propaganda and making the big banners and the ashrams in the name of the spirituality, and the millions person are going there and nobody coming to the real master, because the real master teaching you the real enlightenment and real spirituality. So my dear friend, those persons, they do not themselves, and they are making the names of the divinity. They are writing the books on the mythology. They are doing the PhD and DSc on the religious subject. They are doing PhD on Mira, Kabir. They are doing PhD on consciousness. They are going in the inter-university seminars for talking about this subject, but reality is that they do not even know themselves. They do not know where from their soul came, and where from this soul will go, and how they come in this life, and which life they go in the next birth. So the Krishna is telling by this stanza, Arjun, see, I am exposing your blindness, unknownness, darkness, and your illusion. I am exposing. I am exposing. I am opening your covers on your consciousness. Because your wisdom is limited up to the physical body and the death and birth of the physical body. So Krishna is telling that definitely if anyone will take birth, he will die. And if this is unavoidable phenomena, that why are you taking it serious? Why are you coming in the sorrow? So please kill these devils and rascals, whether they are living outside or they are living inside, and never be sorrow about the killing of devils and the rascals, because if you do not kill them, they will be die one day, but you become only the tool, you become only the nimitta. My dear friend, Arjun, you have no alternative of enlightenment, but I have alternative. I know you have no consciousness of awareness. I have that consciousness and awareness. I know you are not free. You have no total freedom, but I have the total freedom. I have the methods. I have the way. I have the procedure. Because Arjun, is accepting the master, his master, as Krishna is the master of Arjuna. In the this chapter 2 of the 7th stanza. So now the Krishna is the master of Arjuna, and Arjuna accepting the disciplism of the Krishna. So it is the duty of the Krishna. It is the mercy of the Krishna. It is the love of the Krishna, because Krishna wants to cut all the false and fake norms and false and fake scales and false and fake rigid impressions on covering his consciousness. So the Krishna making Arjun pure and purest in his real form. So my dear friend, if you want to dig a well, you must be stand in the pit of Del. If you want to dig deep, you must be go deep to deeper. So the Bhagavan Sri Krishna is giving the teaching deep to deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, and then after in the last, the Bhagavan Sri Krishna will push the Arjun in the supreme consciousness of awareness. My dear friend, that was the secret meaning of this stanza. And I know, in this world, some few persons can achieve the enlightenment. They want enlightenment. Otherwise, the maximum person, they do not want enlightenment. But I know, as the mother make the food to all his sons and daughters, so I want to give this food, give this gift for all my brothers and sisters of this world. I know everyone want to be a very healthy, wealthy, mentally strong and emotionally balanced person. So this meditation of awareness, Sakshi, will give you these all things. Even you do not want to get enlightenment, but you want a very good physical health. If you do this meditation only 4 or 5 months, then you will feel that peace is coming inside of you. And all the tensions buried and dilemmas and negativity day by day going out. You are making yourself very clean, like sweeping room. When your tension will go away, when your worry will go away, then what will be happen? Then you will become a worried-less person. You will become a tension-less person. Then no any tension created diseases can affect on your body. You will not become a patient of the blood pressure, angina, heart attack, brain hemorrhage, sleeping disorder and different type of organs disorder. So what will be happen? When you will become a very nicely tensionless person, that same time when your tension and worry go away, the peace will come. And now you are prevented not even from these diseases, but you are a prosperous person in all dimensions of the treasure of or the money, and dimension of the peace, and the dimension of the awakenness. My dear friend, as you do this meditation, your keenness and your deep observation power increase. And what will be happen? If your mind any type of fear coming, you can see the fear and you can never caught in the phobia. Any manic condition comes, you can see the mania and you will never caught in the mania. You will detach from the manic condition. The same thing when you are living the tensionless, worriedless, without any stress of your mind, how can you can caught in the schizophrenia, the memory collapse? My dear friend, you will never feel depressed. You will never be a mad. You will never go to the suicide. You will become a complete mentally healthy person. This mentally health and physically health will save your millions of dollars money and will save the many good shelter conditions. They can avoid your pain and avoid your unpleasantness. My dear friend, the same thing when you do this meditation of awareness and you will become aware, you can see your anger, you will not caught in conspiracy of your mind which is creating anger and which want to push you in the criminal activities which is comes by the anger. So the madness of the sentimental storm of anger, that will be never come in your mind. You will not go in the jail, judiciary, or the police station, or the offices of the lawyers. So again, you can save the money, you can save your respect, and you can save your peace. The second thing in this third benefit is that when you do this meditation and lust is coming, and you never involve in the lust, you are so merciful, you are so loving, you always see the women's daughters, sisters, mothers like goddesses. You do not abuse the woman, you do not hurt the woman, you do not attack the woman. So, because you are the seer of the lust, you are completely detached from the lust, then what will be happen? This world will be free from crime against women. There will be no rape, no cutting, no murder, no honor killing. My dear friend, third thing I want to say, when you do this meditation and greed is coming, you can see the greed and you can detach from the greed. So you will never involve in any type of economic crime. And my dear friend, the morality will come inside of you. There is no need of imposed morality by books and teachings and schools and institutions and religious institutions. The morality will come from internally, from awareness. My dear friend, this morality and this completely awareness in the lust, that will be bring a loving attitude inside of you. I am repeating, there is a love, there is no ego. There is a love, there is no lust. So lust will go and love will remaining. And this egoless love, this real love will transformate you and your family. Your family will become a blossom flower. And these families will make the society like a garden. And these societies will make the nations a very loving brotherhood, very mutual understanding nations. There will be no dispute, and any dispute we can solve on the negotiation table. A example I want to give: the last 2 or 3 days before, the Chinese soldiers come in the territory of India, and the Indian soldiers push them away, and after pushing they give them chocolates. Even that I will not support, but this is an example of love also. When the China will never claim on Arunachal Pradesh, because China knows that all Mother Earth is ours. India knows all Mother Earth is ours. They are only hypothetical lines. So they will live with the love, brotherhood, and very, very nice atmosphere. They will never attack to anyone. They will never fight to each other. They will give the love to each other. My dear friend, by the Sakshi meditation of awareness, we can build world peace and love and brotherhood. Our world will become a one family. And in that condition, there is no need of world war. There is no need of big establishment of armies and army warheads. So we can save again the billions dollars. We will only establish one peacemaking army, common army of this planet, only for crushing the demons, rascals, and evil persons. My dear friend, this meditation is a completely non-religious meditation. No any prejudice in this meditation. The caste and creed and black and white and race and nationality, there is no differentiation. All can accept this meditation like a science invention. The bulb, CFL, fountain pen, calculator or mobile you are using, and you can use this meditation. And you do this meditation, then see the miraculous result, then you will join this meditation and you will teach this meditation, and then you will become the master of this meditation, and that's way we will spread this meditation all over the world. My mission is world peace by meditation. We will make this world a peaceful, loving, brotherhood and heaven-like atmosphere. My dear friend, when you have a lot of extra money, you have a lot of love, you have a lot of divine wisdom, then what will you do? You know, you will be counter the greenhouse gas effect, you will counter the global warming. You will establish and grow the new forests to change the atmosphere of this world, to clean the pollution of this world. My dear friend, you will be going the Somalia-like places. 40,000 children are near to die, and 30,000 already died. But there is no news in the channels, in the newspapers, in the world media. You are giving the news of a small phenomena, but you are not giving the news to much big phenomena. So what will be happen? The media also become a very nice, because the media men also men, they have this like of structure. So if they will be peaceful, loving, they will give this type of news, and all person will help this type of nation, that nobody will sleep hungry in this world. Nobody will die in the tension. My dear friend, this is vision of the love the world peace by meditation, and this is the mission. Please join this mission. I am requesting you, the nearby there is a meditation camp in Delhi, 24 July. It is an international meditation camp. You can come from all over the world in the Delhi sector 12 Noida on 24 July. And the same thing, the first camp is going out of India, the Puerto Rico, Mayagüe, and the capital of Puerto Rico. These are two camps. And 2 days seminar also on the complete consciousness of awareness, total freedom. Under the banner of a very nice institution which is Make My Two Disciples, Art of Embracing Life. And my dear friend, I want to give the thanks to the Puerto Rico, because the Puerto Rico is a great merciful place for me, because Puerto Rico is inviting me for the meditation camps first out of India. And my dear friend, it is the great news. And I am very, very thankful to the United States of America. Because the Times Square in New York, there will be the third camp. And the fourth representation plus camp in the New Jersey. I am inviting all of you in this type of camps, and I want to request you, please build up an international training center for this meditation. And I want to make many, many masters and the teachers of the meditation. That's why this world will test this peacefulness and tensionlessness and physically, mentally and emotionally health. Thank you very much. Love you very much. Please subscribe my channel on YouTube. My channel's name is Swami Sachidanand. Please subscribe and inspire to others for subscription. The subscription is free on YouTube. Thank you very much.